Welcome back to Fallout Friday. We're playing...
Today's not Friday.
We're playing Stardew Valley.
This is like a little disenfranchising, finding out that we don't actually record Fallout Friday on Friday.
Bullshit, we always record on Friday.
Today
must be Friday.
Hang on, let me check my watch.
It's April fucking Fool's Day. Happy Jester's Day.
That was a good joke.
That wasn't a joke. Shut up.
I know, because April Fool's Day, we totally are taking part, participating. Dan,
How do you mean?
put a bunch of red fish all over the video.
Swedish fish?
Yes.
Vroom! There you go.
That's the French version.
Is it
April
like
Fool's
Swedish
Day.
Fish Day for France?
No, I forget what they call it. I'm gonna look it up.
Le Fool's Day. Le Fool. I'm very particular to the Feast of Asses. I think I've talked about this before too.
I don't remember, but that sounds way different unless you explain it.
I don't know if I care to.
Yeah, that's right. They call it the Poisson d'Avril,
Which means?
the fish of April.
That's weird. I don't understand.
Stop fiddling with the headphones,
I
Brian.
can't hear in my right ear. Now I can. Feast of Asses. It's exactly what it sounds like. I'm not going to go into it, but if you're watching, I challenge you to Google that.
It's the whole day about ass to mouth.
That sounds like Song of Ice and Fire
Feast of asses.
parody song by Default Dad.
Feast of Asses.
An ass of feasts.
I see where you're coming from.
A beast with glasses.
Where are we looking?
Hostile robots?
Watts Consumer. Reader scum, what have you been up to?
Impaling somebody.
Oh, good.
I'm glad Fallout's still going.
What do you mean?
He came through that door before it was open.
We got the Automaton DLC. We're going to be playing through that.
Are you doing that now?
But
Yeah.
Eric's got to get there first.
Correct.
Okay.
What do you want?
I don't know, riveting commentary.
What do you want from me?
Talk.
Ugh. You wanted to do something different. You wanted some riveting commentary.
We recite some French poetry? Then.
Lady Drew smells pew.
Oh. I am not some sort of rapist skunk.
He never rapes, he seduces.
That's all he do.
Pepe Le Pew. Shit, tell me one episode. Oh, Pepe Le Pew raped someone.
I don't know, he never gets to completion.
Look at all these fucking rabbits.
I like that one with the light up
He
face.
just
The legendary one.
You know what the fuck I mean.
He tries to kiss, but he never does.
He also squeezes.
I guess so.
Strokes.
So how's work been, Drew?
Speaking of rapes.
Unlawfully detaining.
Did you unlawfully detain someone?
No.
Eric, your health is going crazy.
Oops, I got a call from Dad.
I
And Brian
hung up on
rejected it, and now he's gonna be fucking pissed off.
Yep.
Oh
That's all
man,
he
it's like
does.
someone's in
Call him back.
cell phone.
Call him back on the air.
I'm not. I'm just gonna call him back regular style. Nah, I'm not. Ah, fuck it.
I bought. Get two more in a mouth butt.
Drew, you and your phone.
It's Brian holding his phone. No, he put it down.
I'm timing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Behold.
Ah, yes.
Well, if Dad yells at me, I'm gonna blame him
you're gonna
because he's
blame-
responsible for his own anger.
He is an adult man. Like Pumpkin.
Robot repair kits.
See, Brian put my coat on the other couch where Pumpkin likes to sit, and now she's probably thinking about getting her fur all over. Yeah, I'm
Don't
talking
read
to
her
you.
cat thoughts.
She's gonna climb inside the sleeve and be a little tube pumpkin.
We can just jam her in there.
Like a ferret.
Like a Pepe Le Pew.
You ever let a ferret run around you?
No.
They're funny. They climb up inside your clothes and do that little silly dance.
Is that robot?
In your pants dance?
Yeah.
Not survive the attack.
Oh,
Hey, Ada.
Resisting. I was certain
What's up?
to meet my end here as well.
How you doing?
are you okay?
Who attacked?
Eric, talk to the robot.
Eric's like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
you gonna comfort and shroud?
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor.
Oh, you got a bandito mask this time.
Yeah.
In anger at the loss of
Why?
my friends. It may
You gotta be
sound strange
incognitus?
coming from a robot, but
Is that an
they
upgrade?
were family.
I like the backpack on it.
I thank
Ooh.
you for your efforts. I know they
She's
will
got a sleeping
thank you as
bag.
well.
Just, you know.
We're sleeping.
So it's sad that her friends tried to kill you and did.
Looks like it was your lucky day.
An interesting choice of words. My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked
Who
by
are these
robots like
robots?
these.
Oh, so there's two robot
Faction
factions.
upgrades Jackson gave me. I
That was an
Jackson?
excellent sentence.
Peter Jackson?
Who is Jackson?
There are
Jackson the Terrible?
Who's Jackson?
Jackson was
My
the
crazed version of Andrew Jackson
He
from
had a great mind for
City of Heroes.
in many
Who?
ways.
Oh,
Jackson the Terrible?
I don't remember him.
Installed all
Oh, you gave him the crazy eye and the super jumps and the machine gun powers.
to protect them from
Oh.
robots.
that's right, with the immovable Taft.
Mm-hmm, and Cyborg FDR.
Yeah, the robot legs.
Besides myself, Jackson also created Turing, Hertz, and
And Samurai Lincoln.
Sure, you grabbing my thumb?
What do you mean? That's Wayne Gretzky.
What?
That's Brian, not Wayne Gretzky.
Samurai. Well, Meatwad had a bunch of transformations, and one of them was like a samurai Abraham Lincoln, and he said it was Wayne Gretzky, I think. You don't remember this?
No, but I'm glad our meat one did.
I will seek justice for my friends and
Well-
stop these robots from causing further harm.
Oh.
It's time to uncover the source.
You're singing about dead dogs.
On the car ride over, we were just listening to this smooth beat, and we were just like freestyle rapping about how dogs are gonna die. There's nothing you can do about it.
Stopping this mechanist.
And we broke it down as
I
I
can give you the
I'm gonna walk it to the street and then it's done.
So, I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Alright, let's
You want revenge,
walk it
don't
to
you?
the street and then it dies. Eat something bad and then it dies. Messes with the wrong dog and dies. If someone's being cruel, dog dies.
True. Why are you singing about Michael Vick?
Oh, he made dogs fight.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Ada.
Nothing you can do about it, dog's gonna die.
Chances are high the robots are
Won't go to heaven, dogs have no souls.
So how was jujitsu?
It
Or
was fun.
jujitsu?
It was very fun. Except my body is completely sore, so it's gonna take me a while to be working back up to working out every day.
Good job, you're gonna break yourself.
Well, that's why I'm sort of resetting and only going every few days.
Eric got a friend!
Jeez,
And
Dan,
True to form for Eric, it's a robot.
learn more bro science.
Oh, it had dead humans. Why aren't they synths?
It was dragging them along by a rope.
Aw, just like a good friend, like a real friend. Brian, I can't do anything on my own. Drag me by a rope.
Dragged him on
Fine, attach it to your back bumper.
Gladly.
dragged behind a car and then it died.
Zoe. Is she talking about dogs still?
Say,
Dead dog. There you go.
That sounds like a weird side project of Default Dead.
that's what we said. We said it's a hidden track.
We gotta get a hold of MC Chris.
Uh,
Oh my god.
A new threat.
We were going on about how
It is.
it'd be weird if dogs went to heaven, because if you had a family with a bunch of dogs and then you died and met with your old dogs in
They'd
heaven,
have to explain. You'd have to explain to the other dogs who this new dog was.
and
Like,
you know,
oh, Scraps 1 through 4. Hi.
Well, that's their fault for naming the dog the same thing.
too many dogs. You don't have time to play fetch with that many dogs.
I mean, the least you could do is cycle through 3 different names.
You need like a fragmenting stick that fragments in midair.
Ugh.
Could that be in heaven?
Dogs?
Fragmenting stick.
I mean, if you kill a stick and it was a good virtuous stick, and then that stick goes to heaven. Is it all ghosts up there, Drew?
We've gone to a
Speaking
weird
from
place.
experience, is it all ghosts? What if I don't want to see ghosts in heaven?
What if I'm
What if I
afraid
only
of
want?
ghosts?
What if I want alive people in heaven?
What if I want to be by myself?
Then you better live a very unique life. Just booty your way out of here. Just explode your head with thought.
Exploded
Just-
type of thought that it died.
Just slowly turn up Drew's anxiety meter.
His dog thoughts.
Eat some old baloney, then it died.
I like that robot's little spinning hand.
Oh,
Went to the mall, then it died. Ate some cigars.
Yeah, I went on about a dog. Broke into the tobacconist's pavilion, whatever.
kiosk.
Ate some cigars and died because they covered them in peanut butter. Things got a little weird today.
Dog ate some stuff in the trash and then it died.
Ate some chocolate off the rug, then it died.
Yeah, I mean, dogs can die from most anything you can think of.
Well, I mean, so can people.
I challenge you to die from chocolate, Dan.
Based on Drew eating buffalo chicken, it's probably possible.
That's true.
I almost died from eating tasty chicken.
Like a buffalo flavored dog. Oh, you missed it, Drew. Dan ate a sandwich that was a match for him.
Oh my god. It was exhausting.
He told me he doubled up some meats.
Yeah.
He didn't mean to.
They tried to warn him too. The sandwich smith.
It was a post-sandwich warning, though.
The sandwich smith warned him beforehand. She was like rolling it up. She's like, "How are you gonna eat this,
Paul?"
As she was holding up this basically a human baby in the shape of a football.
Paul!
Like, I've never made a sandwich as much as this. Good one, Drew. I thought you were just yelling Paul to be crazy.
Hey, Paul!
But yeah, they're like, I don't think I've ever made a sandwich this intense. Did I talk about this yesterday when we were recording?
Not during recording, you told me later, I think.
Okay, yeah. And Dan was like, I don't know what she's talking about. It was a Danwich. And we were having a good laugh. Like, yeah, it's the Danwich.
And then I put it in my bag. and it
Salami,
felt-
ham, bacon, turkey.
Well, no, what happened was I got an Italian. An Italian hoagie.
Just thinking
You
of
added
this.
pepperoni and bacon. That's
Yeah.
not part of an Italian.
Correct. But I'm just saying I had an Italian hoagie with pepperoni
You
and
added
bacon on it.
Parmesan and banana peppers.
Yeah.
Still not part of an Italian.
Who cares? The point is, I accidentally hit the double everything button.
Yes. So everything except the bun.
Yeah.
Which probably could use some work.
Honestly, which could have been done, and I just would have had enough for another sandwich.
Yeah. So Dan ate the
Well-
sandwich because he's a trooper, and he finished it. He ate that sandwich to completion.
Well, I got through the first half, and I'm sitting there like, you know, I'm at that point where I sort of feel confident I can get through like half of this half. But then I'm going to sit here with like half an eaten sandwich, and it's going to be fine. I'll wait a little bit, and I'll try.
If you leave leftovers, I will eat them. Like, there's no hiding them from me. But yeah, the whole time when we were playing The Division that night, Dan was in his room and he just kept making those like full sounds, like
Oh, feeling morphy.
he turned all of the second half of that sandwich into groans on Skype through his Dan transmutation.
This is like
his Dan
Brian.
mutation.
Leave 911 typed into your phone just in case. That's all you have to do is
Dan,
hit
do you
the
need
number.
to poop or throw up? Ugh.
Send.
If I felt like if I would have went to try to poop, I would have thrown up.
And if you tried to throw up, you would have pooped. We call that the devil's seesaw.
Devil's Tango.
Dad had that.
The devil's seesaw.
Remember when he was sick with food poisoning?
Did he make pukes?
Yeah, remember? We had a... This was actually in one of our Fallout episodes.
That's right.
No, it was Westerado.
He had double trouble.
Kept firing out of both ends, Westerado style. That was like one of our first. That was our first game, wasn't it?
One of them, yeah.
Cosmicoria.
And maybe one of the games that didn't quite make it to the channel.
Volgar.
Volgar and DuckTales.
That's right.
Dan, I appreciate you silencing Brian on what he just said.
Just to silence the key word with a duck quack. Done. See? Easy. What's a quantum robo-brain?
A space robot brain.
Does it run on dog brain?
I don't know, but the way its brain case looked, I thought it was wearing a baseball cap.
Hey, free brain. Yum.
It's a device.
It goes on your wrist or...
Put it in your butt.
You always go straight to that.
No, usually I go straight to my mouth.
Man, so your options are really just you keep switching from ass to mouth.
Rapidly.
Forever.
Yeah. Armor workbench. We got a... Hey, Ada.
What
Can I build a building-sized robot?
Did you retrieve something from that robot?
No.
No. Maybe.
Robot with a
Strange
brain.
device. Interesting tech.
Strange device on it.
Let's have a look. Impressive.
I like your spinning arm, Drew.
Put it in your butt.
Drew, why does your arm keep spinning?
I got too much energy.
She's charging up a crotch punch in case
Perpetually.
Eric lies.
We can use it to our advantage.
Oh,
Or for the most harshest titty twister of all time.
pretty sure that is a move in Krav Maga, Drew.
If it would win me a fight, then yeah.
It would be the Mortal Kombat equivalent of a titty twister.
Yeah.
Let's just hope it's safe.
I might, if I tried that kind of thing, I might get kicked out of the dojo, so to speak.
A titty twister so powerful that to charge it up, you have to unhinge your elbow and just keep spinning it.
Yeah.
Ew.
To be fair, though, if I were doing that, someone would be like, "Well, I'm getting out of here. I don't know. I don't know what he could do with that arm, but
But I'm calling an ambulance because I think he's in pain.
You go into the robot workbench. You're probably going to be getting out of your power armor for this.
The balance of things in our favor.
No, I think I have to kill the robot first.
Where?
Sanctuary, probably.
You know, that makes sense.
Check the little mission text.
Oh, yeah.
Tells you to do stuff.
It tells you things.
Build the robot workbench, yeah.
To the sanctuary. Can you just jump out through the roof? Through the floor? Through the doors?
Teleportation.
Make
Through
sure
Jim
I've
Morrison.
included all the robot.
Are you gonna puke? Are you gonna fart through your mouth?
Chase is sticking to a wood chipper died.
Like Steve Buscemi?
Yeah. No, I thought Steve Buscemi did that to the other person.
No.
No.
Oh no, you're right. It was
Peter Stormare.
Peter Stormare.
You're welcome.
He just sat quietly the whole time.
That was
And then he
the
killed him with an axe.
that was the secret ending to Until Dawn.
And he did all of that and still got caught, so it wasn't really worth it.
Peter Stormare?
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
he
always
just did it
worth
because it was worth it. To jam Steve Buscemi in there. Hey! Ooh.
You flicking your hands like pumpkin.
Yeah, she did that at us. It looked like she was waving.
She's asleep.
She was being dismissive. Of
You're hallucinating.
Yeah. Ildrus. Pal Drus.
hallucinating.
What did I say?
Drugs. You're Dan.
Drugs?
Take 2 on Drew's day out.
Hey, you got an ID card
Baby's
for
day
General
out.
Atomics?
This doesn't smell bad.
What? The mug?
Yeah,
The empty mug?
smell this.
Yeah, it smells alright.
It smells alright, but so does potpourri.
Let's take that out of context.
Sometimes
Here, smell this.
sometimes things smell bad and then they taste real good.
Dan, put in the clip of Mom saying ew.
Like Ew. What's he doing in your pants?
Well, why are you not in your pants?
I am, that's how I found out.
Drew, you have the
Gross.
charisma of Batman. Yep, there it is.
Not
Your
Bruce Wayne.
bitchy resting face.
Mean
Who
old
was your
student.
favorite Batman and who was your favorite Bruce Wayne?
Kevin Conroy, both. You
Oh
mean,
man, I thought we were talking about
Are we-
movies exclusively.
yeah, we're gonna talk about live action actors.
Well, we didn't specify, so you chose, and that reflects you.
Then I stick by my decision.
I still like Christian Bale as... I was gonna say Patrick Bateman, but... Patrick Batman. No,
Oh
Christian
god,
Bale
I
as
love
Bruce
that
Wayne.
amalgamation.
Patrick
Acting
Batman.
drunk and then being
Yes.
a dick. Everyone get out.
Let me say something. Thanks for getting my food.
Yeah, he did do a good
Nice.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, it's because he's already built to play a millionaire son of a bitch.
I don't know. I think that was out of character for the Bruce Wayne I have in my head.
Kevin Conroy?
Yeah, perpetually charismatic and friendly.
Maybe. Is it under miscellany?
Nailed it.
We're gonna build it there. Boo blah!
Looks great.
Vinny Boobats.
Vinny Boom.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Vinny
doctor.
Boombots.
Dr. Vinny Boombutts.
Boombots.
Robot.
You are farting the ice hole.
She's gotta walk. Robots have slow legs. You're not the robot, Eric. Not the,
Oh no!
unless you are.
We put
Took him to the workbench and it died.
Paladin dance.
Yeah.
He's not a robot. He's got feelings. They're all hatred.
Oh, there she goes. Look at her. She's getting all warmed up.
Get in there. I'm tearing you apart.
Swallowed a rubber toy.
She's
choked
okay
and
with
died.
this. Wait,
Damn, fill my cup with tolerance.
wait.
Oh man,
Where'd she go?
That's a heavy order.
Why'd you upset her, Eric?
Heads up.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
boy. Oh, how am I gonna get here?
Anus.
She don't wanna. Oh, do you need to build a beacon? A radio beacon? Is that what it said? Check your mission.
Stop being obstinate, Ada.
What a defiant robot.
Maybe it needs power.
I like the little.
Oh, Dan, you're thinking. Yeah, Eric, wire it up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It needs some radar love.
Here's the time to poop.
No, I had a weird feeling.
Are you thinking about buffalo popcorn chicken?
I might have
getting
been.
ready to throw
You guys
up?
talk about that sandwich made my heart hurt.
The sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt during.
Because it actually didn't go to his stomach, it went through his heart.
That stuff gives... Talking about hearts and stuff gives me anxiety.
That's weird.
What about
You're
talking
weird.
about anxiety? Does it give you hearts?
Yes.
It's your decision.
It restores my health.
Look alive.
Kind of like a fairy
Just
in a
pictured
jar.
you dressed as Link.
I'd be a very tall Link.
Disabled personality? Self-destruct?
That was it.
Very well.
Self-destruct? She did not like that. Ada will remember this. Telltale.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'll move it.
Telltale's finally
Can
upgrading
you
their
interact
fucking
with
engine.
it not in your power?
really?
armor?
Yeah.
For what game?
Batman.
Batman?
Yeah.
Please tell me it's the Killing Joke.
I don't believe so. They're making a movie for that, though.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just saying, I think it'd
Yeah, it was the power
I
armor.
think it's... I can't remember what it's about, so I don't want to say anything and give people the
We
wrong
need the
impression.
radar beacon.
There's a radar beacon?
That's what we needed.
No.
Time for heads.
Boom.
Here, Joe, I just grabbed random stuff.
Was it just Jaeger?
Hardened armor.
No.
Okay. Thanks, Dane.
You're welcome, Drew.
So we need
appreciate
for
Don't
head
throw up.
laser. Oh, science. Eric, did you spend your perks?
How did you recognize me? I was wearing a mask. You can't put a mask on that ass.
I identify some people by their ass.
I can
I'll
do
be
this.
real.
This is a skill I've
Here, have
developed.
some maple syrup.
Identifying people by their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like pumpkin.
yeah.
Especially if it's a guy who has a really, good-looking girl ass. And I was like,
Oh, Drew,
I recognize you because I was fooled last time, not this time. Gotcha.
is this why you stopped going to the gym?
No, I still go to the gym. That's why I still go to the gym, is what I meant to say.
I guess a good ass is a good ass.
I suppose so. Can't discriminate.
Not when there's a feast of asses. I think you need more steel, Eric.
That's called the Stairmaster line.
A feast of
You
ashes.
just sit there pretending to be on your phone.
Yeah. And then, when
So that's what the elliptical's for.
when people use those Stairmasters, they always pout their ass out to get the most muscle workout. Or stick a...
explosive minigun.
Ew, what?
I have to go.
Going to the gym, Drew?
I think I have to go to the gym now. I'll see you guys later.
Double nail gun! Double auto laser! More arms! How many?
Put an arm factory on her.
Just,
I think I read that correctly.
it's a gun that shoots arms.
Protectron legs? Hoverbot? Oh man, robot.
I love the hover.
We need lights on this thing.
I love it.
Look at all these legs! We can paint it up.
Can we get an obnoxious color? Like,
Pink!
Yes.
What's
Walked
obnoxious
into a-
about Pink? Wasn't she the star of Tank Girl?
Look at her. She
No,
looks
that was
badass
Madonna.
now.
Hey,
How may I be of service?
I don't believe you.
Time to
Tank Girl?
trade.
Tank Girl. I'm pretty sure that was.
No, it was somebody with a name.
Hardware has been detected
Got
and
time for
software
a Thursday.
and installation complete.
Yeah!
Using Mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted
Oh.
signal, but I can't determine the source.
Throw your mugs in the way of your mug.
What am I doing? Trying to answer
it's a good
texts.
start at least.
Damn!
With
True.
Confiscate my phone.
I should be
Done.
able to decrypt the signal
Piper
and
liked that.
locate the Mechanist.
What the hell are you doing here, Piper? I thought you were
She's just standing watching your new girlfriend.
poking her head out of the bushes.
So she actually got. She died and was soma'd into this new robot.
Oh.
Go watch our Soma playthrough. Wow, that was fun.
Yes, and we can use this to our advantage.
I like the big fiddler crab arm it's got.
If you can bring me 2 additional beacons.
That's for dick punching.
Additional supply depots required.
Go on.
Oh god. There's like dramatic zoom on her face. With nothing.
What?
She didn't say anything.
No jokes?
I'm uploading the location of the robo-brain to your
Jokes
phone
are-
right now. Just be careful.
What if she's got a personality funnier than yours?
So you're
Then
You don't
my
want-
sarcastic personality, no way.
Our forces are
You need
under
to rub
attack.
off on it. You need to program Ada to be funny bot.
I need to repair this.
Turn her into some sort of Joss Whedon robot.
I like the idea that Joss Whedon's all of his movies and shows are in the same timeline.
Yeah.
Talking about in Firefly, there was a reference to the Earth that was being the Earth from Cabin in the Woods pre Cthulhu. That's Dan.
Is somebody operating a fucking
No, it's
crane?
Eric. Is it Eric?
My brother.
I thought somebody was operating a crane outside or something. It's fucking Eric's ratchet ass phone just vibrating on some wooden surface.
Thinking about ass.
His
You thinking
ratchet
about asses again?
ass. I'm his ass phone. Little known fact: you just pull down Eric's trousers, poke his butt a couple times, it'll call mom. Hey mom, how you doing? Fine. True.
Drew, stop thinking about mom and asses.
I farted.
The Robo Brain.
Ooh.
Robo-Bo.
You can't go in there. They're all gonna make fun of you, Robo Bro.
Robo-Bro. Alright. To the USS Riptide. Nope, I'll just over the bridge. Are we gonna just murder and harvest more robots?
I don't see why not.
I mean, it's the only thing to do.
I mean, technically, you could just keep riveting them together and then make one giant megabot out of 1,000 regular bots.
So I'm guessing that at some point man fled Earth because Cthulhu woke in Cabin in the Woods. What the fuck? Did they just shoot your eyes out?
Yes.
Yeah. Why hasn't anyone ever EMP'd you? Do those not exist?
I mean, maybe, but who knows?
Why did he do any of that?
Haven!
What the fuck?
Hey, look at you!
They just like caught
I thought his
fire.
name was Irritated Robo Brain.
It's perfectly outlined with fire, followed by
Or
a
a
goddamn
robot.
nuke.
Yeah, that's how it do. Well, let's loot him. I like his
That's a lot of fire.
sentry
Take
legs.
his
Good,
legs.
you can make a tread bot now. Get out of that fire!
No, you can't tell her what to do. She's got no bosses.
Can you have multiple robots?
Yes.
I don't know.
Like a trench coat full of robots?
Slightly dented, but still functional radar.
Like the villain from Big Hero 6. I liked him. So Cthulhu.
Brian, did you just collect a invincibility star?
Yeah.
No, it sounded like he was receiving,
Telegraph?
can't actually focus with you slapping my neck like that.
I can disable his thoughts this way, like a dog.
Let me guess. This
Brian,
is
I'm
going
sorry.
to involve a lot of
Drew, stop farting!
I didn't fart.
If my calculations are correct,
So you bullshit. Did you have a
I
dog?
was just apologizing out of nowhere. I lied.
is a
I'm sorry.
satellite array, which means it's in the hands of
God damn. You had a decoy fart and then the real thing.
Dan, leave all the farts in for April Fools.
Eric's having sassy talk with this robot.
Dan, I want you to collect every fart from
Pay
every
attention.
episode that you edited out and saved in a folder labeled Drew's farts and put them in this episode.
They scoured the Commonwealth looking for my
I trust you've been saving them.
Did Eric take his headphones off?
Have you been saving them, Dan?
want you to be
No, for forgetting.
You need to save every fart!
Just repeatedly play the quack noise.
You've been forgetting. You've been not saving them.
Dan hates farts because Dan hates fun.
No, it just means more work for me.
In fairness,
You take them all out and you save them. You save them in a master fart file.
You have no idea how these work.
Like the rings of a tree, you can date our episodes with those farts.
in fairness, someone watching might be wearing headphones, and then it's kind of like I'm farting into each of their ears directly, ass right up against them.
Some people would pay for that, Drew.
Well,
Wherever there's a thing, there's someone that would pay for that thing.
well, hopefully that person's watching,
Oh, Barnabas.
or maybe someone who likes the sound of quacks. Do you like quacks? Go watch Game Over, guys. We got lots of quacks.
Sure's full of them.
It just sounds like he has a duck call jammed up his ass. Which, if we did that, it would save Dan a lot of editing. Drew,
Yeah, it would.
Drew, think about that. Train your ass.
Or we could just
Go
get
to
a
the
duck
gym.
call and, call the doctor.
You got Penetrator, Eric?
Yeah, the first one.
That's exactly what I'm talking about if we get a duck quack.
Penetrator?
Yeah.
Is that the name of a duck quack for asses?
It better be.
Makes robots a joke.
Yeah, robots, because then you can shoot their combat inhibitors and they go all bonko.
Man, that DLC was fun. Well,
What are you talking about? We just started the DLC.
time for some gang beasts.
Oh my god, yes. Who are these?
Brian,
Machine
you know, if you and I both vote for it, Dan can't do anything.
Are you trying to consolidate our voting block?
To hell with structure.
How dare you try and gerrymander the couch?
How dare you? Doom Protectron? What's Doom? I love it.
Well, it's an old 90s game that took place on Mars.
Was it on Mars? I thought it was in a space station.
Pretty sure it was on Mars.
That makes sense. Ah, God, he's awful.
the handy
They're all
record.
running through the fire and dying.
What's it called when you keep talking to stop people from voting because they get bored?
Filibuster.
Filibuster. That's... That...
Because I also always thought that would be a funny name to attack somebody by punching them in the mouth.
I always found that concept kind of offensive, that
Who's Rust Devil?
people in our fucking Senate or Congress could make decisions based on them not wanting to sit around any longer. This seems really important, but I'm so fucking bored. I want to
If
go
they can
home.
talk for like 72 hours, I'd say that's a feat in and of itself that merits it. And
Well-
then when they drop dead,
Originally, there were issues because there were no rules about it, and someone just started reading the phone book.
ha!
That's pretty famous.
Mm-hmm.
So then they made rules that you have to talk about the actual legislation being discussed.
I would like them to bring dueling back to Congress.
I want them to bring dueling
Andrew
back to the
Jack-
streets.
Andrew Jackson would rise from the dead.
If we could get rid of all the guns on the streets and people just went back to dueling, that would save so much aggravation.
Wait,
I want
so,
to pass this bill. Flintlock!
so
Wait.
hold on now.
No,
So, hold on now. I need to clarify. Now you said we're taking all the guns away. Does that mean there's some kind of duel master that has to show up with a handlebar mustache?
the Minister of Gangs.
Yes! He shows up with his horse and buggy.
Dan, put in a clip of the Minister of Games.
Mr. Rexford Kaylock has agreed to your terms and waits for you at the Whitechapel train station.
He shows up in his horse and buggy with his fancy briefcase, velvet lined with 2 guns.
Yeah.
This would be an excellent government service job.
Yeah, it would.
I would like to nominate Peter Stormare.
It's like trying to find a coterie. You have to find a minister of gangs so you can hash out your horse shit, so to speak.
Well, that would inevitably be on the ground with the horse and buggy.
Yeah, well, and then someone can clean up after. See, we're making jobs.
Yeah.
Like 10 of them.
Game over, guys. Job creators.
Well, every town's going to want a minister of gangs at that point.
Exactly. And you're going to need a few based on the size of the town.
Also, there's going to be a big market for training people in sabers and fighting.
Exactly. Then you have to clarify. Now, there will probably be a separate minister of gangs for melee duels.
Yes.
And another one for pistol duels.
Pistol duels can still happen. No guns on the street, but the minister of gangs is authorized to issue duel-specific guns that have limited range. And
What if I want to duel with throwing stars? Because I'm good at throwing stars.
That's up to you.
Good.
So a ranged specialist minister of gangs.
Correct.
I am good at throwing
There are going to have to
stars.
be multiple departments within this
Yes.
this duel.
Enter the bureaucracy!
Right. You could sue them if they don't have the weapon you want, as well.
Well, that would also
That's just
be
how we work.
It would also be on the person establishing the duel to contact the proper minister.
Well, say I want to duel, like, a guy named Jeff. Could I say I wish to duel with Jeff's specific poison? What if he's allergic to peanuts, and I'm like, I want to duel with peanuts?
You see, you're addressing the issues that would come up, and eventually these would have to be hashed out.
They
So,
need to be amended.
Yeah,
The
this is why there are filibusters.
Oh! Eric ran into peanuts.
Filibusted.
Like, I want to duel Dan with a brisk run up a lot of stairs. And that's how we duel. It's like, yeah, unfair advantage gained.
Brian, if you ever challenged me to a stair duel and you ran away, we wouldn't be friends anymore.
I know.
Because it would be a stair duel.
A stare down.
You blink. Just dies.
If Brian and I were fighting rapier to rapier up and down a staircase.
Oh my god, there's an anime based off of all of this. Hang on. Eric and I watched it. It's called,
Are you serious?
No Game, No Life. Bam!
God, that's right.
That feels good. Thanks, Japan. Basically, two gamers get sucked into a planet that's ruled by a game god, and all the other gods are dead, and everything is determined through games. And you set the rules and the prizes based on that. Oh no, Ada! You just crawl it off. You'll be alright.
Toothy.
But basically, you can gamble on, like, metaphysical things, too. Like, someone's memory is up for grabs.
Whoa.
So you just
I
start...
need to watch the rest of that.
Yeah, like, I
challenge
challenge you to a game of cards. Or I challenge you to, like, a game of blinks. Whoever blinks the most in an average day. Bam! I win! I bet my, my firstborn child.
I challenge you to drugs. First one to OD and die.
Brian, in response to your question, if you were to duel someone named Jeff with a Jeff-specific poison in the order of fairness, then Jeff would have to have a Brian-specific poison to keep things on equal footing.
Thank you, Minister of Duels.
Jeff.
I guess mine would just be, like, arsenic or something. I'm not immune to arsenic.
That we know of.
That would help you take out the crafty Sicilians.
I'm actually incredibly immune to it. I can't be poisoned. Fact!
Like the Jeff would just be given a jar full of Drew farts. Just smash
Ark
on
of the
ya.
Covenant. Just Cthulhu erupts out. Bam.
Splat!
Elder.
I like this world we're living in our minds right
What
now.
if I choose, like, Elder Gods, and that's how we duel?
Well, then
They would be all
then it would
about
be
that.
then
They
it would
love
be a
that shit.
kaiju fight between two elder gods.
No,
But
they
could you then manifest things that have to exist all of a sudden?
knowing those gods.
Like, I want to duel with genies.
Then it would end up being the devil's contract.
Yeah, this is why we can't have magic.
Yeah.
those gods would show up and they would make you into their champion, and however they felt they should, and then the two of you would fight.
Yeah, sure brings a lot of point. You make it a duel of the gods, and then the gods choose champions that end up being you guys again. And it ends up just being a cycle until someone says, fuck it! And stabs the other one, or themselves.
That's exactly how most things work. We just recreated reality. Good show. Dane would choose Haster.
Legally, you need to bend reality for me. Sir. Every day with this shit.
No more rules.
It's that Brian guy again. Fuck!
He's filibuster and
Eventually, there would be a handbook formed where you would have to select. Otherwise, these departments would get way too esoteric.
Mm-hmm. So basically, all rules out the window.
No, the answer is more rules.
More rules?
We're going with bureaucracy on this one.
That's true.
Papers, please.
So basically, you would have to contact the Minister of Gangs, melee or ranged. Make that decision when you speak to the Minister of Gangs.
Okay.
He would draw his handbook based on which option you had gone with, and probably enter the specific code listed in the book for which series of weapons. Then, within the next 3 to 5 days, the Minister would return with the weapons at hand and the proper paperwork filed.
Now,
Drew, if you had to duel everyone in this apartment, what would you choose and win?
probably choose a duel to whoever can run the longest.
That's not a duel, that is a contest.
It's a duel of legs.
This is not kick fight.
Well, you run until you're
Okay,
dead.
then I challenge you to kick fight. All of you. At the same
Reasonable.
time.
What about you, Dan?
Drew.
Running is nothing but kicking the ground.
I drew. I win.
I picked Drew up by the legs and swing him at the rest of you.
Everyone thinks I'm Drew, though, so I win.
You could do that. The way I'm
Swinging at
built, I'm very easily lifted
I
off
would
the ground.
I would wield him over the shoulder style like a Buster Sword.
Well, of course. I mean, how else are you gonna live Drew?
Slung under your arm like a minigun.
Well, you can't shoot Drew unless you're squeezing his thumb and make him throw up or fart.
Brian gets his victory dance. He spins me like Cloud.
I would choose Death Race.
Death Race?
I'm pretty sure I'm a better driver than everyone here, because I drive every day.
Whoever can grab...
Yes, but that's actually your downfall.
No, because I know how to slam cars into other cars, because I've also been in the most accidents.
Wait,
However,
Go on.
I want to
I'm
change
just
my...
saying, being a better driver does not make you a better destructive driver.
In this case, it does, because again, I have wrecked more cars than everyone, except maybe Eric.
I wrecked my training car.
Eric wrecked his Bane.
I want to change my answer to less dumb.
Too bad!
I challenge all of ye to
is-
chicken chasing.
Accepted. I'm pretty sure I can take you in a
Sure,
chicken.
that's called a cockfight.
Then it's a duel.
Illegal in it's illegal in the States.
Well,
Did you just fall through a floor?
you mean with us fighting the cock? Because that seems unfair.
It depends on if it's got, like, those fighting blades on its feet.
Do you mean like we hold the chicken by its neck with the blades on and then we swing them at each other?
Or you hold it by its, like, back while it kicks outwards and pecks. No, I would throw the chicken.
Well, then you don't have your chicken anymore.
That's like hot shots.
Yeah, but if I strike true, I win. Because
That's true. Hence the risk of throwing your
like
weapon.
little dinosaurs.
I've watched Spartacus.
I've
If you
played
throw your weapon,
I've played
die.
Nidhogg.
Oh, what's the point of that door?
But then my hands are free to catch chickens thrown at me.
But then Drew also has a chance of catching said chicken and dual wielding chickens.
Well, not if we
Drew will have a cock in each hand.
we can divide the court
dual fisting.
upon which we duel, so that people cannot approach too close if it's a throwing chicken fight.
So fighting on a tennis court.
Yeah, tennis, basketball, some sort of like agreed upon flat surface, and you must throw
Probably-
the chicken. but
Probably
you
a
cannot-
fighting circle,
If
like
you-
in Fable.
Yeah, and if you catch the chicken, you can throw it back, but you can't approach too close. If you go over sides, they get a free chicken.
Question.
Go ahead, Drew.
Are you allowed to supply your own weapon? Are there, like, custom weapons for yourself?
What, like a solid iron chicken? Because that's a cannonball.
I
Well,
mean, maybe
that
for
would be
the
up to the
upper
minister.
1%.
The Minister of Gangs is going to need to be able to verify the weapon is not rigged
Oh, that
in
you're
any
not
sort of
breeding
way.
chickens or filling them with, like
Just
bird
waiting
shot.
for a chicken duel.
Yeah,
Just
like you're,
feeding them lead pellets so that
Like-
it's a deadly chicken.
or ninja stars for you to squeeze the chicken and have it squawk out a ninja star.
He would have to override you and provide a chicken for free.
A chicken of equal or lesser value.
So, an agreed upon game legal chicken.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, look at all these robots. Look at all these robot
That's a red
parts.
button.
What if it activates them and they're angry?
Oh, in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a red button.
It's not. It's the connection for the Autobot.
Protectrons.
Yeah.
So we're describing dodgeball here.
Only because you brought throwing chickens into
Oh,
it.
was that a pass on the table, Eric? An ID card? No, to the right.
That's a bag of cement.
To the right. That? Is that a hole? That's a hole. Never mind. My bad.
Nice one.
Chicken dodgeball, though. I like this as an agreed-on dueling form.
That would,
Hi, Ahab. Are you friendly?
Can we have Ahab?
Ahab backwards is Baha.
Speak to Jezebel. Hey, everybody.
Jezebel? No, not Jezebel.
Jezebel's back, everyone.
Oh my god.
Let's, is that Jezebel? No. Hi, Ahab.
She might be marked on your map.
I am my own
Oh god, he's angry! He's not friendly! Oh my god!
Because Eric decided to fuck with him.
I love the way he looks.
I love his chest grinder.
Yeah,
I thought-
shoot him in his fusion cores.
I thought Ahab was sitting on a throne. He was his own.
Holy shit! You just shoot through his bullshit, hit him with a crit.
Who made this?
Uh-oh.
Holy fuck, he did not care for that. You two-shotted him. You're made to kill robots.
Stood too close to a bomb,
Did
then it
Eric
died.
get his...
Oh, who's that little jailbot? Hi, is that Jezebel?
Kate?
Maybe.
Kate, is that you? Kate,
Oh, Kate, you hate!
Kate, you hate?
Beep boop beep beep.
Please let me out.
Choose an
I don't
enemy.
be locked in here no more.
Entry.
Bam.
Hello.
Why are you wielding that cane?
Bonk. To bonk. Oh! Jezebel interview.
Take those robo hands.
Yeah, look at all these robot parts.
Got it.
Good lock picking.
Got it.
Hi, Jezebel.
Jezebel!
Oh, they decapitated Jezebel?
Oh, they
Search
hide
his
in there.
throne area.
Yeah, he probably pooped loot. Nope, he just was really fancy.
Eric grabbed the pooped loot.
So wait, did he build that shrine, or did he just appropriate it?
I mean...
Wouldn't you? Hey, there's a robot brain on top.
Oh!
That's Jezebel.
Hey, mother.
Hello.
I didn't see that.
So?
first time.
We'll put an eye on the front. I don't like that.
Cut a deal.
Would you not put googly eyes on a disembodied brain?
In our beacon.
I would.
Mr. Rust Devil wearing a
It would be really mad because it can't do shit. Don't put that there! Come on! Oh.
Why we're even bothering to
hunting
have
down
this
a radar.
conversation.
I'm just saying, it's got one, you might as well balance it out.
Interesting. That's a very specific
Jagger.
part to be searching for.
Save a lot of time.
And
Tell you
look like a
why.
Typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate enough.
Wait, these subtitles do not match
Yeah,
the words.
Eric was still playing the holotape when he went and struck up a conversation, so I have no idea what's happening.
With our respective.
Sturgis, tell her! While we wait for that shit to get the fuck out of here.
It's a deal. What the fuck just happened?
Dan, my cup is empty.
It ended.
Why?
The holotape
Is
stopped.
my cup empty? I
You ran
need
down the
more
timer
to
on it.
drink. Dan, what do you think about the way I smack my mug into your microphone? Does that make me cool?
Brian's about to smack the mug on your lap.
I was trying to think of how best to strike you while you weren't paying attention, but I couldn't make up my mind. Dan saw me cycling through all the targets.
I saw
Look
Brian.
at me!
I saw Brian's HUD
Are you
pop
trying to hug
up.
out my...
Just the radial menu of all the different options.
Your bony little hands hurt my organs.
Sorry. I am bony.
It's true.
It helps
Physical
in,
contact with you is hurtful.
it helps in jujitsu a lot because it's literally like,
I'm trying to grab him, but God,
yeah.
It's like he's wearing barbed wire.
double
It's
cross.
like I can feel the mortality.
You're leaving, Eric?
He reminds me that humans are nothing more than bones and like a little bit of meat.
Hmm. Thanks, Drew.
I had to force that burp out, because I could tell if it got trapped, it would be painful.
Oh, you're trying to be charismatic.
You don't look like one of the rust
What?
Hunting the
Are you talking to me? About my forced burps? Or
No.
okay.
use the help.
Force burps? Is that the Jedi power?
Yeah.
I'm willing to provide one and two.
It'd be like a thum.
Double.
I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain.
Even though there's a human
I just realized Eric's not in the rest of the Silver Shroud costume.
Biogel. This is Soma.
That's how the brain slips.
Structure, I mean bio.
He's being charismatic to be persuasive.
Is she the WoW?
Wow!
Wow! Of course, if that one sentence was a lie, then everything else doesn't matter.
I'm going to do is violate an agreement we made. Now that we have that out of the way,
Let's be friends.
decision.
Hey, why
Let's be friends.
can't we be friends?
Happily relinquish my radar beacon.
Why can't we?
Because you fart too much.
Now,
I like this brain.
Okay.
Style location.
Uh-huh.
Acquire brain.
Take.
Yum!
Don't drop the jar.
Oh, don't choke on brains! Don't choke on brains! Drew, spit it out! Drew, spit that brain out! Arms up!
Doing that thing made the spit go down wrong. Betrayed by my own sounds.
It was your.
Oh no, Brian caught it!
Alright, arms up! Everything is wonderful.
Yeah.
Get some of that out.
Yeah.
Is it clear? Baby. This seems like a decent place.
Nope, we still got 10 minutes.
Oh.
We're gonna get out of this building.
Who the fuck cares what Drew thinks?
Yeah, exactly!
You just want to put some popcorn chicken up your butt. Just put it up your butt. Is better than eating. Make sure to cover it in blue cheese. Gets
those-
up real nice.
Are those wiggly wiggles? Wiggle whams? They're wigglers.
Wigwams.
I'm not sure where I was going or why I went there.
Put popcorn chicken up your head.
Yeah.
You were definitely in the middle of that.
Watch it, you clod.
I like this robot brain. I hope it yells at us all the time. Just like Drew's brain.
Wait, did it really call you a Claude?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, in
god.
fact, they base this character off of Aaron from Game Grumps.
No, it's Peridot.
Peridot.
From
There's a
Steven
core.
Universe.
No, that's just. Yeah, it is a core. Black.
You clod.
You clods. But he's been watching Steven Universe too.
I don't know. Look at that poster real quick for me, because I
Turtle?
see a turtle and
Great
cigarettes.
Turtle cigarettes.
And I want to know what's going on with this.
Advertising.
I'm hooked.
Oh, you got a new game! Planned diversion programming. Eject holotape. Yum, yum, yum. Good. Now
That
we
is
can-
advertising.
Let's play that for the rest of the episode. Do it, Eric.
Let's play that at the beginning of the next one. Make sure that's right in there so people watch. Brian!
Yeah?
Do not defy me!
I can start the game now, and Dan can just move it to the beginning of the episode.
It doesn't matter, let's keep going.
Actually, why don't you play that game and just have that be the only
Never!
video that goes up? Dan? Alright, fine. What? Not much suggestion.
He's touching me with those little... No!
You're like a little.
No!
thing
Those little things on the end of his sticks that stick out of his torso.
Just
Bees!
don't
Those
listen to
arm
this.
bees.
Oh
God.
No, like, you can't make any decisions.
He's got
or
bones
whatever.
inside of his skin.
Things are going on.
He's got bones
matter.
and meat and skin. Oh God, he doesn't have an
I might be a little bit
exoskeleton like the
hungry,
rest
but
of
that's
us.
all. Dan never even filled up my cup after I asked. I just
He's touching things with his
Eric's
little hand penises.
Can't even. Doesn't even.
Next
You know how to
time
play
on
the
Game
phone.
Over, guys, Eric murders the people behind these lasers.
Listen. Didn't listen for cars, then it died. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't give a shit about it. You could ask me
Turn
why
it
I
off.
didn't rhyme, but I already answered that question.